Here's how my limited company makes 5 figures a month in profit from eBay. I only have 4 eBay accounts under this limited company. I'm using EcomSniper as my software. So here's account one. I have 22,665 listings. Here's a revenue. I did £3,000 in the last 7 days. I've done just under £25,000 in the last 90 days. Key things to note, I'm only running 2 Amazon accounts for this eBay account. These Amazon accounts were created before the Amazon ID check was a thing. Same with this eBay account, it's created way before the ID check. So that's how I'm only running 2. These accounts are super aged. One of these Amazon accounts I think did 5,000 orders in 2025. Profit is around £2,300 a month, so I'm doing 3,000 a week. I roughly have a 20% profit margin, maybe 25% on this account. I'm not 100% sure. This account did £75,000 in revenue last year. Here's a screenshot. 1st of January 2025, 31st of December 2025, just 75k. I sold 5,615 items with an average price of £13.46. This year it has done £32,209. I've sold 2,032 items at an average price of £15.85. I started this account in December 2024. It's when I first started using EcomSniper on the account as well. It's just one of my oldest accounts. Now account 2, this is a 0 to 5k account. I have 34,000 listings. I've done £8,463 in the last 7 days. I've done almost £50,000 in the last 90 days. Key things to note with this account. Okay, I'm a little bit lost. Where am I? Okay, I have 20 Amazon accounts roughly. The profit's around £7,000 per month. You can see this year alone I've almost done £60,000 in revenue, did 55.9k. I've sold 6,563 items. Average price is £8.52. So if I compare it to this one, way lower. And if I compare it to the stats in 2026, it's almost half, which is not great. I started this account on the 26th of December 2025. Account number 3, 19,901 listings. I did £1,931 in revenue in the last 7 days. In the last 90 days, just under £19,000. If I zoom out a little bit, I only have 1 Amazon account for this. Yes, again, this Amazon and eBay account all before the ID check. They just run better. I can do more orders. Profits around £2,000 a month. This year it's done almost £23,000 in sales. 2,251 items sold. AOV of £10. Last year it did £29,000 in sales, just under 2.7k items sold, AOV of £10.81. Started this account in 2025. I think it was June. It might have been July. I can't fully remember when I started listing on it. And then a 4th account that was just recently added to this one. Only has 10,000 listings. It's only done 1.1k in the last 7 days. I only started this account on April 7th, I think. So if I scroll down, only again 1 Amazon account. Now this Amazon account and eBay account are going to experience the full ID check thing, so I will have to make more. This Amazon account is super aged. Fortunately for me, I just found an old personal account I had for years, so I started using that. Profit right now is like £800 a month. The account's not making much. Okay, I started on April the 8th, 2026. So this account will get to £2,000 a month in profit within like, I don't know, the next few weeks once I add another 10,000 listings. But yeah, those are the 4 accounts. So if we add up the profit, 2,300 with this, 7,000 with him, so that's £9,300. Add on another 2,000 with this guy, that's £11,300, and then we can add on 800. So around £12,000, which is like $15,000. So key things to note, only running 4 eBay accounts and one of them's not even scaled. And mainly the reason my profit is so high is because of this account here, the 0 to 5k account. So do I recommend that you have one account out of the 4 or 5 accounts in your limited company or as a sole trader doing this? I don't really recommend it. I still think it's better to have 4 accounts that make £2,000 a month in profit. Yeah, you'll make less, but it's a lot more sustainable. Key things to note on the overall workflow of this is I haven't fulfilled an order on any of these accounts in 2026. I have 2 virtual assistants. I have a few more eBay accounts outside of this limited company, so that's why I have 2 VAs, but one of my VAs runs all 4 of these accounts. So I haven't touched anything. They're all top rated seller. I think apart from one, I think this one is account number 4 is above standard. So the process is super automated, and even after paying VAs, Anchor Store subscriptions, this account is bringing in at least £11,000 a month in total profits before tax and VAT. So essentially that's it. That's how I'm making 5 figures. All I did was just list a ton of items on each account. I just did so much volume, it's unreasonable that I'd be unsuccessful. And yeah, I could scale this up more. I guess recently found out that you can have 12 accounts under your limited company or in your name. we stick to 5. I still think 5 is super safe, but yeah, people can take this way further. I mean, if I add another 4 accounts to this, then I would have 8 accounts, and I think it's fair to say we could assume that my profit would double. So technically, I could do 22,000 profit per month. So it's doable for sure. Again, account 1 took me ages. This is my first account, I think, with EcomSniper, and I think from December 2024 to I think all the way to June 2025, this account had like 4 or 5% INR. So I wasn't using tracker bot, and it sent feedback messages. I basically messed my account up. It was below standard like 2 or 3 times. I'm not really sure what I was doing, but it was my first account, and back then like EcomSniper didn't have much of a UK community. So yeah, I was buying Anchor at like 1,500 listings, and I didn't understand what insertion fees were. But yeah, your first account's always going to be slowest, but in my opinion, it's always going to be the one that gives you like the most nostalgic vibes, if that makes sense. Because I started this account when I didn't know anything. Account 2 and 3 and even 4, like I don't really care about these accounts. They do good numbers. I mean, I don't care about account 1. I don't really care about any of these, if I'm being honest. But yeah, that's really how it goes. Okay, yeah, account 2 does a lot more in profit, so it's probably my most valuable account out of these 4. But yeah, I think even if you're running 2 or 3 and just doing 2,000 a week, the profit's still super nice, right? Amazon account wise is probably the biggest bottleneck I have right now. In total, I have 25 Amazon accounts, and 20 of them come from account 2. All the other ones don't have any more than 2, so it's not great if I face any problems, and I do face problems sometimes with the Amazon accounts. I think with Amazon account 1, earlier today I had a problem. One of the Amazon accounts just was declining all my payments, so it can happen. I think people should make more Amazon accounts if you're really trying to make it like hands off and just pass it to a virtual assistant. But yeah, that's really it. I'll go through these sales again so you guys can see. But yeah, that's basically how I scaled from 0 to 5 figures a month in profit. And would I recommend creating multiple accounts at once? No, I wouldn't recommend it. Start with one. Yeah, it might take you 90 to 120 days to reach that 1 to 3,000 mark. But the truth is your second, third, fourth account are going to be much quicker, right? Just before I end this, I will show you what I mean by that. So, like I said, account 1 started in end of 2024, and then yeah, it was below standard twice, super high defects. But account 2, I've only been running it for 4 months. It's at 7k profit. Account 3 has been like maybe almost a year, like 10 months, and then account 4 has been like what, basically 30 days, right? So you can scale way faster, but focus on account 1, get it to where you want to get it to, and then you can make more accounts. So yeah, if anyone has any questions about how I track profit, I just use the EcomSniper spreadsheet. But anything else about how I set this up, then you can let me know. Maybe I can make another video on it. But yeah, I'm trying to speed run this. So yeah, that's how my limited company makes 5 figures a month in profit.